Hoy en Covey Pro Wrestling seguimos la cobertura del Dave Duncan Tag Team Memorial Tournament. Primero, Napalm une fuerzas con Mustafa, Aziz para pelear en contra de Wylde y Gaven Gaxon. Y en nuestra pelea estelar será el campeón Big Ace Montana juntándose con Bazooka para enfrentarse a D-Line. Covey Pro Wrestling arranca ya mismo. Sean todos bienvenidos a una edición más de Covey Pro Wrestling. Hoy en nuestra pelea estelar, Big Ace Montana, Bazooka contra D-Line. Pero antes, hoy en nuestra pelea inicial, será Gaven Gaxon y Wylde enfrentándose a Napalm y Mustafa Aziz. Esa pelea arranca ya mismo.
Mustafa, Aziz, Daniel. And his tag team partner.
It's that time. I'm gonna take the subtle approach first, so I'm just getting started. Let's go. Look,
Napalm bomb.
Savior Covey Pro has returned. I'm here.
And their opponents. Introduce your partner.
Come on. Come on, I'm waiting. I know some American dog.
American made, Gaven Jackson. partner.
Aziz and Napalm jumping Gavin Jackson and Chris Wylde before the bell.
Well, what did they think was going to happen? They're over here playing it up, trying to bring the crowd into it already. They should be worried about the guy standing across to them, not pandering to these morons.
There's an attempted double Irish whip from Nova. I spoke too soon, double Irish whip. And both Aziz and Napalm to the outside.
That is what you call a tactical retreat.
It's a smart move by Napalm and Mustafa. You don't want to see these guys getting going. Double axe handle off the apron from Gavin Jackson. And a tope suicida from Chris Wylde. Purple Nurple!
Oh, come on, ref, break that up.
It's technically a legal hold.
He's about to get a perfectly legal beating from Mustafa.
There's the tag into Chris Wylde. Corner clothesline and splash the boot. Chris is going up top. Double stomp to the back and a back elbow for Napalm. Followed up by the cannonball in the corner.
The action just so quick. And he caught Napalm napping over there and gave him a little wake-up call.
You got to keep your eye on this man, Chris Wylde. He's not quick, he's sudden. He's got that armbar sunk in deep.
As you can see the pain on Mustafa's face right now. And now Gavin Jackson back in the ring and big kick through. Oh, he just slapped the taste right out of Gavin's mouth.
Straight up pie face.
I saw some of the feathers on the chicken he's got shaved in the back of his head fly off after that last slap.
Mustafa was breaking away at the face of Gavin Jackson. You know that ain't legal.
That was perfectly legal. If a purple nurple's legal, then why can't that be legal?
Jackson's trying to fire back. Here comes the Irish whip. Reversal. And a big clothesline from Mustafa.
That is a lot of mass behind that clothesline. That's it. Ribs are gone.
Senton to the chest.
You gotta imagine, it's gotta be hard for Gavin Jackson to breathe right now.
That was generated to make your ribs suffer. You can't breathe, you can't think, you can't fight, and Napalm's not giving him a chance to even think at the moment.
Well, Napalm dropped a big knee coming in as well. They seem to be targeting, well, both the ribs and, of course, the head of young Gavin Jackson.
Mustafa Aziz and Napalm have been two of the most dominant forces we've seen in Covey Pro in a long time.
They are indeed dominant. You said it, they are dominant.
Big headbutt to Gavin Jackson. Here's the Irish whip.
Oh!
Beautiful rider kick from Napalm Bomb.
He's out.
There's a save from Chris Wylde, but that rider kick was explosive.
You're right. You are absolutely right. And had Chris Wylde not come in there and broke up the pin, It would have been Mustafa and Napalm Bomb advancing to the next round, and he was just in the nick of time.
Chris Wylde's trying to get these fans fired up. The Napalm's got that chance to be sunk in deep, and that forearm is not helping Gaven Jaxon at all.
That is a heavy forearm to come crashing down between your shoulders. And he's got Gaven Jaxon right where he wants it, tagging into Mustafa.
Here's the double Irish whip. And the double shoulder block. Jaxon went down and hard.
There's another one, a big splash from the Persian Prince of Pain.
I don't know if there was splash or knees that got Jaxon on that one, but it was all impact.
Well, and he almost got him for a 3 with a cocky pin as well.
These fans are firmly behind Gaven Jaxon. He's going to need their help.
Sickening.
There's the Irish whip to the corner. And the corner splash.
I just saw the move ring.
Beautiful sidewalk slam.
The ring moved like a foot off of that last one.
The big man is headed up and showing no respect whatsoever for that Money in the Bank briefcase.
Maybe Wylde should worry about the briefcase instead of Gaven, but this is not good.
Nothing but canvas. Jaxon saved his own life by rolling that time.
You're right, it's like a 777 falling out of the sky on top of you.
Jaxon needs to make a tag back, but he's on the wrong side of town, and I don't think he knows where he is.
He doesn't, he's crawling right towards Napalm.
I spoke too soon. Here comes Chris Wylde.
Does not take him off his feet.
Spin heel kick, but Napalm Bomb still doesn't go down.
Oh!
Springboard crossbody, but Napalm Bomb caught him. DDT!
How did he come up with that?
And a low bridge on Mustafa to boot.
Out of nowhere.
Super kick right to the chin.
That took him down in one shot. Look, they're both going up to the top at the same time, both banned in the high ring district.
Swanton! And frog splash. One. Only 2.
And look, Chris Wylde was just caught by Mustafa. Nothing good can happen here. Chris Wylde meets the ring post.
As strong as you think Mustafa is, he's stronger.
And this still doesn't really have a lot of give to it.
That looked like a bit of a low blow to me, Donnie.
Which blow would you be referring to? That is it.
The winners of the match and advancing to the second round, Mustafa and Napalm Bomb.
Oh, manhandling Chris Wylde. Mustafa's not done.
The decimation has not stopped. Chris Wylde is down and out, and I don't see Gaven Jaxon getting up anytime soon.
Well, just wrestle around him the rest of the night. He's going to be right there in the middle of the ring. He's not getting up. Oh!
Huge seated splash on Gaven Jaxon. Is he and into the camel clutch? Oh my God! They're gonna break this poor man.
They're going to break that chicken's neck. That's what he's got carved into the back of his head or something. And Mustafa is not letting go.
And Napalm Bomb's on the outside, raining blows in on Chris Wylde, while Mustafa is just decimating Gaven Jaxon.
As dead as it is now, it's hard to believe how explosive this crowd was, and now they're just in a state of shock.
Seated splash to the chest on Gaven Jaxon. He could have easily broke a rib with that, Donnie.
You know, and I think he probably did. Mustafa on his own shock and awe campaign right here, and I don't think he's done with Jaxon yet.
He's dragging Jaxon to the outside, all the way down to the floor. And Napalm Bomb standing over Chris Wylde like standing over a panther standing over his prey. If that's representative of what the rest of this night is going to be like, it's going to be a wild night, Donnie.
Yeah.
Hola, soy Juan Antonio Acevedo y esto es Covey Pro Wrestling. Disfruta de la acción inigualable de la lucha libre sábados de mediodía a la 1 de la tarde, solo por LA TV.
Hello, Covey Pro Nation. This is Big John Green. Hey, have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler, a referee, a ring announcer? If you want to get in on the action, come on down. Give us a call at 304-298-2192 or 240-421-1938. Join us at our Covey Pro Dojo for training for you to become a professional. We're located right behind the Earth Dog Cafe on 522 in beautiful downtown Berkeley Springs.
Hola de nuevo, están en sintonía de Covey Pro Wrestling aquí por LA TV. Y déjenme contarles que hoy en nuestra pelea inicial, Napalm Bomb, Mustafa, Aziz se estaban enfrentando a Chris Wylde y Gaven Gaxon. Veamos qué fue lo que pasó.
And this still doesn't really have a lot of give to it.
That looked like a bit of a low blow to me, Donnie.
Which blow would you be referring to? That is it.
The winners of the match and advancing to the second round, Mustafa and Napalm.
Oh, manhandling Chris Wylde. Mustafa's not done.
The decimation has not stopped. Chris Wylde is down and out, and I don't see Gaven Jackson getting up anytime soon.
Well, just wrestle around him the rest of the night. He's going to be right there in the middle of the ring. He's not getting up. Oh!
Huge seated splash on Gaven Jackson. Is he? And into the camel clutch. Oh my God. They're going to break this poor man.
They're going to break that chicken's neck. That's what he's got carved into the back of his head or something. And Mustafa is not letting go.
And Napalm Bombs on the outside, raining blows in on Chris Wylde while Mustafa is just decimating Gaven Jackson.
As dead as it is now, it's hard to believe how explosive this crowd was, and now they're just in a state of shock.
Seated splash to the chest on Gaven Jackson. He could have easily broke a rib with that, Donnie.
You know, and I think he probably did. Mustafa on his own shock and awe campaign right here, and I don't think he's done with Jackson yet.
He's dragging Jackson to the outside, all the way down to the floor. And Napalm Bomb standing over Chris Wylde like standing over a panther standing over his prey.
Lo que eso significa, obviamente, es que Napalm Bomb y Mustafa Aziz avanzan a las semifinales del torneo. Pero déjenme contarles que durante la pausa comercial hablamos con Chris Wylde y esto fue lo que nos dijo.
Napalm Bomb! That's how you want to do things, huh? You want to choke me? Huh? Dave Duncan Memorial Service? You want to try to take that trophy? Well, there's nothing I can do about the rest of the tournament. What I can do is the next time Covey Pro's here, the only thing you're going to be choking on is my right foot. and I'll put this on the line.
Espero que Chris Wylde sepa muy bien en lo que se está metiendo. Pero bueno, es hora de otra pausa. Y recuerden que más adelante Bazooka Joe se estará juntando con Big Ace Montana para enfrentarse a D-Line. Hola, soy Juan Antonio Acevedo y esto es Covey Pro Wrestling. Disfruta de la acción inigualable de la lucha libre sábados de mediodía a la 1 de la tarde, solo por LA TV.
Hello, Covey Pro Nation. This is Big John Green. Hey, have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler, a referee, a ring announcer? If you want to get in on the action, come on down. Give us a call at 304-298-2192 or 240-421-1938. Join us at our Covey Pro Dojo for training for you to become a professional. We're located right behind the Earth Dog Cafe on 522 in beautiful downtown Berkeley Springs.
Hola amigos, soy Adriana. Y si tú eres un empresario, este mensaje es para ti. Covey Pro Wrestling está cambiando la cara del entretenimiento. Cada semana le traemos no solo la mejor acción dentro del ring, sino también coberturas sobre todos los eventos más relevantes en el área y entrevistas exclusivas que no verán en ningún otro show. Los invito a que formen parte de la revolución del entretenimiento y promocionen sus productos con nosotros. Llámenme para platicar de nuestros paquetes introductorios. La información está en pantalla. La revolución del entretenimiento ya empezó. No te quedes afuera.
La semana pasada, Double Dragon tenían que enfrentarse a los campeones de pareja Good Vibes en el torneo Dave Duncan de parejas. Pero Chrissy Reigns no pudo llegar, por lo tanto Trevor Allen fue obligado a buscar otra pareja en su último momento. Veamos de quién se trató.
It is true. Chrissy Reigns was in a motorcycle accident, so he will not be here tonight. But
Yes, she's just scared.
hey, does anybody vote one of their T-shirts? Because I heard that for the first minute of intermission, they're going to be just $9.99. Okay. Anyways, regardless, who cares about their T-shirts? Honestly. Anyways, listen. I got friends in low places, so I made a call to an old friend in Mexico.
Coming out of nowhere, it's like summoned by Trevor Allen from Big Buddha.
Now Chupacabra focusing in on that left arm and fires just in time to the outside.
Trevor just takes a leap onto Buddha. I think Trevor might have hurt his knee, banging it on that unforgiving concrete floor.
Meanwhile,
he's in a lot of pain. He's right under us.
And Buddha's not given a chance to recover at all. Meanwhile, just in time and Chupacabra brawling on the other side. But the count is on.
It is on, and I don't think anyone realizes that the count is that high. Or did they just not care?
The referee has declared a double count As a result, neither team will advance to...
Wow, double count out.
At that point in time, look how angry Justin looks. I don't think he cared about the count at that point. He just wants to hurt El Chupacabra and Trevor Allen.
Well, he just hit a home run, and that's in any park with old Chupacabra, knocking him way back into about the 4th row of seats, and now they've got Trevor in there by himself.
He's at their mercy, and you know both of these men have no mercy. We've seen what they've done to people.
And we're about to see it again.
Oh, Dragon Death Drop.
Oh.
Now what? You suck! We should be the champs!
And once again, the crowd deathly silent as another serious attack, and Trevor may need medical attention.
Como ninguno de los dos equipos avanzó a la siguiente ronda, eso significó que la pelea estelar Louis G. Rich y Aiken Pembroke contra Brown Sugar Jones y Big John Green, el ganador pasaría directamente a la final del torneo. Veamos qué fue lo que sucedió.
Double knee attack in the corner, and John goes down hard. Arrogant pin, however, but it still got him a 2 count.
2 count. Right there at the last minute, he was counting on a choke. Aiken knows exactly how far to take it. You're not going to count Aiken out.
He knows how to milk that count to the last possible second. Short back elbows to the chest on John Green from Louis G.
Oh, you can see the welts already.
3 up, and Louis G making friends with Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar not making it.
And there's the tag to Aiken.
There was no tag.
There was a tag. You heard the slap. Aiken tagged in. He is the legal man. And a big knee lift.
Mr. Wrestling 2 knee lift. Beautifully done by Aiken Pembroke. As we've stated before, that man is one of the most talented technical wrestlers we have in Covey Pro.
One of the smartest as well, which also makes him one of the most dangerous because you never know what that mind's going to concoct.
Irish whip off the ropes. Misses the shot. Misses the elbow. But John doesn't miss that cross body.
And Aiken able to get his shoulder up.
You don't expect to see a Gaven cross body to the midsection of Big John Green, but it was very effective.
No, it's like he went from a Mack truck to a Prius.
There's the tag to Louis G. Smart move by Aiken Pembroke, cut off the ring.
So, the fans shouting, if you can't hear it at home, we want sugar. We are in West Virginia, so that could mean this is a family reunion and they're talking to their cousins, or they want to see Sugar Jones come back.
Big miss from Louis G. Rich. Aiken in to cut off. The referee's occupied. John makes the tag, but the ref didn't see it.
And now the refs saying no. They want the tag.
If the ref don't see it, it don't count.
And there was a clean tag. Make a whip.
Stretch out the hamstrings and the groin muscle very easily with that.
And for John, that's 70 more years of bad luck.
Into the pin, hooks the leg. Only 2. John's taking an incredible beating in this match.
Meanwhile, Brown Sugar's kind of just been chilling out there.
Brown Sugar hasn't had the opportunity to do anything at this point. to the ropes.
Well, still had enough awareness to reach out and grab the ropes.
But Aiken had the presence of mind to lock that leg and cut off the ring. Sound technical wrestling, sound technical tag team wrestling. Making Pembroke, and there's the overhand wrist lock from Big John Green. It's keyed in tight. John's trying to fight up, he's not going to hold all that weight, and he's trying to do back elbows to get out of it. Here's the other whip, and a powerful clothesline to the chest of Louis G. Rich.
But now look, if he's got enough energy to do that, you would think he has enough energy to go tag in Brown Sugar and not to try to hog all the glory here.
Now's the time to take big belly-to-belly suplex, but fails to hook the leg.
He's just ignoring his partner. Not hooking the leg. Fundamentals. Fundamentals, Chris.
Now is the time to tag.
No, you're right. I can't argue with you. Now is the time to tag. And John Green just knocked him into his hands.
John Green got
his
thrown.
Own partner.
John Green got thrown into Brown Sugar.
No, John just ran right over him. Total lack of respect. You know, this thing blew up between these guys on social media. It's been going on for about a month.
John's got that variation of the sleeper locked in tight on Louis G. It looks like Louis is going out.
Louis is too smart. He'll find a way out of this.
It looks like Louis is fading to me. That arm's up. He's still alive.
How much
For how
longer
long?
now? The right arm's up. The left arm dead dangling. And out goes the ref.
Aiken Pembroke drags it up that ring just in time.
And he's talking to the ref. He's giving him some advice. He's like, hey, I am the encyclopedia. Big super kick from Brown Sugar. Good night, John Green. Lights out. This is the best thing I've got since Christmas.
A sugar smack to Big John Green, and he pulls
No, that's pips up, hose down, baby. Back to your street corner.
John Green knocked out by his own partner, Brown Sugar Jones, with a pimped up, hose down. And he just showed John his place in the pecking order.
We know they've had conflict on social media. We've seen it. But we thought this had all been resolved.
It wasn't resolved at all. He ran into him, knocked him in the first row of fans, didn't tag him even when we called out that there was clearly a chance, and now putting the boots to John.
Brown Sugar Jones is stomping away on Big John Green, raining in the right hand. He's just decimating John. It seems like this has been waiting to happen for a while now for him. There's a lot of venom in that man.
This is about the first convincing win I've seen on Brown Sugar, as he is definitely owning Big John Green.
Brown Sugar heading up to the top of the second, heading up to the second rope. Oh my God!
Sugar Shack Splash.
Sugar Smack Splash. Jesus Christ, that was intense. And look at the hatred on that man's face. Look at the hatred.
You're right. I absolutely love this. He said one more time he's going to give it to us again. And again, crashing all that weight across John Green. He's done.
He's calling for it again. Brown Sugar Jones is looking to hurt this man and hurt him bad. We thought this had all been settled. We thought that had been cleared up. Oh, impact. So much impact on the chest of John Green.
Just look at that. And he's awake now. This South Beach bad boy is here and awake. Brown Sugar Jones, he's all on his own. He doesn't need anybody else.
And now the Green Queen. Brown Sugar Jones has got a hold of the Green Queen, and he's dragging her around the ring by her hair. He's showing off her man to her.
He's useless.
He's showing off what he's done to her.
You two deserve each other.
Wow. I can't believe what we just saw.
There's no call for that, Donnie. There's no, yeah, man to man, I can see if there's no call to put your hands on a woman. There's no reason.
He was just pointing out, that's your man. That's who you came here with. That's who she's probably going to have to escort to the doctor a little later. He's done.
Drive-by kick to the head. If John wasn't out before, he is now.
Berkeley Springs! It's win time, baby!
Brown sugar.
That brown sugar's gone bad.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Y desde entonces todo el mundo se ha estado preguntando, why brown sugar, why? Mi única pregunta es, brown sugar, ¿por qué no antes? Pero bueno, hablamos con Brown Sugar Jones y esto fue lo que nos dijo referente a él tornándose en contra de su compañero Big John Green.
A lot of people out here in the Covey Pro Nation, they want to know why. Why, Brown Sugar? Why? Why did you turn your back on Big John Green? See, John, I've been here with you in Covey Pro, training down here in the dojo for a year and a half. For a year and a half, I had to hear your crapshoot on how, oh, Big John Green is so good at this. Big John Green is so good at that. John, I'm sick of it. You go out here, you find yourself the most hideous, the most disgusting valet possible. Mind you, a valet, the position that Brown Sugar Jones invented here in Covey Pro Wrestling, but we won't get into that right now. John, you heard the chants out there, brother. You heard the chants out there. Everybody was like, sugar, sugar, sugar. But you still would not tag me, John. For weeks on Facebook, Twitter, and whatever kind of social media you chose to use, John, you hit me with an onslaught of insults and all kind of useless propaganda, calling me a boy, calling me your son. John, this little boy that you trained, I'm a grown man now, John, and this grown man just laid you square on your butt, courtesy of the PUHD. And for those of you that don't know what that is, that's pimps up, down. And right here at the Dave Duncan Memorial Tag Team Tournament, John, I officially crown you my. So, for the first time ever, and so many more, John Green, it don't get no sweeter than that.
Ahora los invito a que nos visiten en Facebook para ver una entrevista exclusiva con The Blue Collar Bandino, Big John Green. Es hora de una pequeña pausa, pero al regresar tendremos nuestra pelea estelar del día. Hola, soy Juan Antonio Acevedo y esto es Covey Pro Wrestling. Disfruta de la acción inigualable de la lucha libre sábados de mediodía a la 1 de la tarde, solo por LA TV.
Hello, Covey Pro Nation. This is Big John Green. Hey, have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler, a referee, a ring announcer? If you want to get in on the action, come on down. Give us a call at 304-298-2192 or 240-421-1938. Join us at our Covey Pro Dojo for training for you to become a professional. We're located right behind the Earth Dog Cafe on 522 in beautiful downtown Berkeley Springs.
Empezamos el show con una victoria aplastante de parte de Mustafa, Aziz y Napalm Bomb en contra de Chris Wylde y de Gaven Gaxon. Así ellos pasaron a la semifinal del torneo Dave Duncan de parejas. Lo que les falta es un oponente que saldrá de esta pelea que está por arrancar. Ahora sí, D-Line se enfrenta a Big Ace Montana y Bazooka Joe.
D-line,
This is an interesting matchup here, Donnie. We got the former tag team champions in the D-line versus the former and current World Heavyweight Champion in Bazooka Joe and Ace Montana, respectively.
You're right. This is one I've been looking forward to seeing because you can't tell which way it's going to go. Joe and Ace, can they coexist on the same team?
More importantly for the D-line at the moment, which Joe and Ace are you getting? The nice or the dark side of them? They're already halfway ticked because of last month's events. D-line does not want to make these men mad.
Well, they don't want to make D-line mad either. D-line, that's the former tag champs there. You can't discount D-line. They're an established team.
I'm not discounting the D-line in the slightest. Excellent tag team. But I've seen and I've felt how these men get when they're mad. It's not a safe place to be for anybody involved.
Well, we're about to find out what their state of mind is. I mean, they're dressed the same, so.
There's the bell, and it looks like Bazooka Joe's going to be starting off for Ace and Joe.
Now I know what. Hey, hold on, Snake. Hold on. I know why the ladies are here. That's why. Y'all want to see Bazooka Joe take out these bells. Joe.
Well, Ace Montana getting the crowd riled up, and they had a Joe chant going. I'm glad that finally died out.
The ladies are loving it. Black Ice didn't look like he enjoyed it at all.
I didn't enjoy it at all either, so that made two of us. Probably three.
Black Ice takes over right away with kick to the midsection and repeated right hands to the head.
Well, that's what you get for showing off. Should have worried less about your dancing and more about not getting your butts kicked by the D-line.
One thing about the D-line that has been ongoing, they're very consistent, always on the attack. But then again at the moment, so is Joe. That didn't faze Black Ice in the slightest. That double axe handle did.
And another one for good measure. Well, we were unsure of what state Joe and Ace would be in. It's pretty obvious.
Black Ice
state of mind for Black Ice right now.
Black Ice with a smart move, slide on the outside.
Hola, soy Juan Antonio Acevedo y esto es Covey Pro Wrestling. Disfruta de la acción inigualable de la lucha libre sábados de mediodía a la 1 de la tarde, solo por LA TV.
Hello, Covey Pro Nation. This is Big John Green. Hey, have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler, a referee, a ring announcer? If you want to get in on the action, come on down. Give us a call at 304-298-2192 or 240-421-1938. Join us at our Covey Pro Dojo for training for you to become a professional. We're located right behind the Earth Dog Cafe on 522 in beautiful downtown Berkeley Springs.
Joe was coming in hot and heavy with those axe handles. He had to do something.
When Joe's on a roll, it's very hard to stop him.
And once again, the Joe chant sounding around the arena, as if you couldn't hear that at home.
These fans loud and proud for their love for Bazooka Joe, but here comes the body snatcher. This should be interesting.
He's not intimidated at all. He actually looks to be in quite a sour mood. Well, the fans say they want to see Ace.
And here comes the champ. Body snatcher showing no fear whatsoever.
Two big lions leading up Serengeti. They are changing right and left.
And a rake to the eyes from the body snatcher.
The great equalizer.
You can build your muscles, but you can't build your eyes. Big forearm to the jaw, and now choking the man in the corner with his knee. Come on, Rap.
There's the previous lock. And look, Joe in there, you gotta get him out of there.
You want to make the thing, but he did his partner no favors.
Charlie Brown there yelling at Joe, come on. You're not yelling at Joe, you're yelling at Ace.
Driving headbutt to make it 2. And a shoulder block to the midsection.
Reminiscent of being stuffed in a high school locker. That's how far back between the turnbuckles he just sent him.
Like I said before, they're already standing in front of the ring. You don't want to make it one to hit you.
Now body snatcher having to take a break to the outside.
If I could give any advice to D-Line right now, it would be don't tick them off.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can say that for Ace and Joe. Don't tick off the D-line. And body snatcher looks to be ticked off.
And body snatcher, Pearl Harbor attack, but it works.
Well, he should have been paying attention to, whoa.
Big overhand chop. Ace firing right back with big rights to the jaw.
I think that chop just made Ace mad is all it did.
Huge clothesline, but the body snatcher does not go down. There's the tag of Bazooka Joe.
Well, they're going to double team him now.
Double Irish whip. Big double back elbow. And Joe quickly into the pin, hooks the leg. Only 2.
2 of course. Body snatcher. Joe's not exactly a small guy to throw him that distance.
That's a lot of power. Joe right into the side of the headlock, and he's got it sunk in deep. Body snatcher shoots him off. And a shoulder block of his own to Bazooka Joe.
Now body snatcher in complete control after dropping that forearm down across the neck of Joe.
This is what D-Line thrives on, ground and pound.
You are correct. This is exactly what they do. Oh!
Spike! And a big elbow to follow up.
Start the end zone dance now. This is up.
Only 2.
Wow.
Big European uppercut from Black Ice.
And again, the Joe chant coming across the arena. I hope for the sakes of you at home, you don't have to hear it.
That European uppercut seems to woke Joe up. Irish whip reversal. Belly to belly right onto his head.
He's gotta be hurt.
Not quite enough to keep Joe down, but that had to hurt the big man. Small package. Only 2. And a big back elbow from Black Ice. There's the tag to the body snatcher.
Double teaming and dropping him down with the double axe handles and now. Oh. Somebody's trying to start a Candy Crush chant. Oh!
Huge leg drop on the apron. That'll crack a rib.
Maybe that's what they were calling for when they asked for a Candy Crush.
Quick cover. Hooks the leg. Only two. Heel kick takedown. Quick cover from Joe, but they're in the ropes.
All in the ropes. If they have Joe isolated, he is in big trouble.
If the D-line can focus strictly on one man, they have a distinct advantage. Joe seems to be injured after that belly-to-belly. It may be the smartest move they can play to focus on him.
And Ace caught sleeping. He turned around for a second, and caught that elbow.
The D-line calling for the kill.
Oh!
Black Ice eats the turnbuckle. Schoolboy roll up.
Oh! Oh, come on. Oh, big chair shot. Big chair shot. Oh, my Lord. And another chair shot right across the back of Joe, driving it into his ribs.
You can hear that all over the building. And there's another big shot to the back. They may have won the match. They lost the war.
And you got to think, this is the team that's moving on. Joe and Ace will be moving on, and they are getting destroyed by the D-line.
Whoever faces them in the next round has got a distinct advantage because of this attack. The D-line's not slowing down at all.
Ace Montana's finally waking up, but this is going to be bad.
Oh! Humongous corner splash from the body snatcher. Joe is down and out, and Ace is in no position to help him.
No, that chair has been mangled. And now Ace has a chair.
Great equalizer, but the D-line has done what they came to do, and they're heading for the hills.
Well, D-line may have turned this into a handicap match when Ace and Joe move on.
Whoever meets Ace and Joe in the next round has got a distinct advantage. You never know what's going to happen out there, but you know with the D-line, somebody's getting hurt.
Felicidades a Big Ace Montana y Bazooka Joe que han logrado calificar a la semifinal del Dave Duncan Tag Team Memorial Tournament. Solo espero que una semana sea suficiente para que Bazooka Joe se recupere y esté listo para pelear una vez más. Bueno, eso es todo de mi parte por hoy. Gracias por ver Covey Pro Wrestling aquí por LA TV. Que tengan todos un muy buen fin de semana.